Now let's get back with the hottest topics. DJ Malone and Ebony Kiara.
Remember where you heard it first.
Chi-Town Urban Radio.
Anything going on in the world I should know about?
Bryson Tiller is about to get ready to drop a new album.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm so excited.
We just talked about this on the a couple shows ago.
And I was just like, thank God. Thank you, Bryson Tiller, did this. So he did say there was on his Twitter that he is taking his time and he wants this to be like a very good album. He was like, I realize that all of you guys have been asking, been kind of inquiring. He's like, I'm working on it. I promise. He's like, I want it to be the best it could be before I drop it. So he's like, I'm in the studio day and night. I'm like, yes, thank God. So definitely looking forward to some new Bryson Tiller, most definitely.
That's what it is.
Like I said, it's going to be the year of the new music. Everybody about to drop some heat and I'm ready.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Hey, I'm excited because Bryson, man, he was like a golden gem that came out of nowhere.
Right, and then was underrated because still a lot of people didn't play his tracks. If you didn't really get I don't think if he wouldn't have dropped it on iTunes, nobody would have really heard who he was or would have known who he was.
Real.
Because Don't played constantly actually, so I know that song got so many spins. I'm like, can they play more stuff of his? He has. I'm like, that whole EP he did. I was like, he got bangers after bangers on there. I was like, can we start playing something else? And it took, I think, the stations a while to play something else. I'm like, man, drop this heat that this man got.
Do you think because he was because in a sense he was different. He wasn't totally R&B, but he wasn't totally hip hop either. He was just fine in the middle. So you think it because his sound was different?
Yeah, most definitely. I think people like different sounds, especially if it's new. And I know I liked it. I was just like, I don't know if he's rapping, if he's singing, but I love it. I was just like, I love it. It's like a Drake, but you can tell when Drake is actually either like spitting or like if he's singing.
Right.
So he got a little different tracks. But yeah, Bryson, I'm ready. Shout out to Bryson Tiller. I am ready for this new music.
That's what it is.
Crazy.
Anything else? The inauguration.
Obama actually sat down with 60 Minutes, and he did his last little interviews, to speak about what actually is going to kind of happen, the transition, and what he thinks about Donald Trump. He still really didn't say anything of, I think, what a lot of people would want him to say. But I'm actually going to watch the 60 Minutes. I actually like 60 Minutes. They give some really good topics. Right. But the 60 Minutes with Steve Crawford will be aired Sunday with the Obama episode. And basically, he actually, what he said on Trump, he was just like, he was just surprised as everybody else that we elected him. Well, I can't say we, y'all. Some of y'all elected, him president. He's, I even think Donald Trump was, surprised. Yeah. Also.
I think he was too. I think he was.
So, he just, it's just going to be crazy. A couple of things that he did touch on. Actually, I just read somewhere too that he's going to implement like $1 billion plan for like low-income students or low-income schools. So all the low-income kids could like receive the same education that the, I don't want to say richer, but the probably middle class and up are receiving. So he's trying to get that passed before the 20th. I don't know how that's going to really work, but that's another story in itself also. But Obama just pretty much said he wants this transition to be, as smooth as possible, and he thinks, Congress is kind of, he doesn't know how that's going to really work and how things are going to be implemented. He said they're pretty much all out for themselves, and he doesn't know if they're going to. It's just a lot. The article was a lot. It was on CBS News. So
let me ask you this, and I watched a documentary on Hulu about Barack Obama's, presidency in office, and what was surprising to me was even the Democrats of his, of course you have Democrats who lean left, you have Democrats who lean right. And it breaks down. But my whole thing is, why are we're still dividing ourselves even in that situation? If we have to get better, then we all have to come as one.
That's kind of what he said too. He was like, he doesn't want the Democrats to stir from Donald Trump because we're going to all have to come together and kind of smoothly transition his presidency and learn, him and learn how they're going to get these policies in place. So everybody's going to end up going to have to come together to
Follow at Chi-Town Urban Radio.
Better follow me.
At DJ Malone Pro. And at Ebony Kiara.
No doubt.
And use the hashtag Chi-Town Urban Radio.